What's up everybody, Mr. Zippo Head here, back with another video. Today's video is going to be on preserving your collectible Zippos, and I have an example of why you should do this. This Zippo right here, it's a 1999, January of 1999, Jack Daniels Zippo. It's got some wear on it. You can see the corner here. It's kind of beat up, but I kind of like that about it. It gives it a nice rustic sort of look. Now, what you want to do with your collectible Zippos is, or any Zippo that you're collecting and you're going to put into like a display case or store it somewhere, and you're not going to use it, you're going to want to take the Flint out. Never store a Zippo or put it in a display case or just somewhere where you're going to leave it for long periods of time with the Flint still in the Zippo. Always, always, always take the Flint out. And here's why. When you leave a Flint in a Zippo for a long period of time, this one's had a Flint in it for, I'd say, around probably around 10 years. It is a 14-year-old Zippo, and has been switched out with, I believe it's a Ronson Flint. Let's see if we can get that to zoom in well enough to where you can see the red in there. I don't think it will be able to, but this is a Ronson Flint in there, I believe, because there's the red coating on the outside, and I know that's how Ronson does it. But this Flint has been completely demolished, and it's messed up the entire Flint tube of this Zippo, making it completely unusable. The Flint wheel is completely seized. It moves a little bit if you go in reverse, but other than that, it's completely seized. The Zippo was really not taken care of properly. The chimney is going to need to be cleaned out pretty well. But what happens to the Flints when you leave them in there over time is the Flints are made up of a powder that is compressed together. So pretty much it's just powder that's compressed into a solid piece. And what happens over time is oxygen and the moisture in the air starts to break down the Flint and turns it back into a powder. So let me go ahead and show you how that has happened with this Flint. I can't get into the detail of it, but up here you can see that the Flint has eroded away. Let's see if I can get this to zoom in well enough. Not really, but you can kind of see that the Flint has eroded away. So what I have to do is clean that out. So if I go ahead and just take the Flint tube out, or the spring, you can see that the spring itself is also very dirty and caked up with some fine powder, which is from the Flint itself. Now if I go ahead and take the insert and just smack it on my hand, you can see that right there is part of the Flint. You can see a little bit of red flake in there from the coating on the outside, but that is part of the Flint right there. That is what happens. The Flint just falls apart and then clogs up your Flint tube, locks up your wheel, and just creates a huge problem when you're trying to clean it out. So I have here this little pipe cleaner, and if I get up in here, you can also start to see a fine dust start to come out. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it's just a huge pain to clean out later on down the road for either the person you're going to sell this to or yourself if you want to restore the Zippo. So now I've got to try to get this out of here. The wheel does spin again, as you can see. See if I give it a few more smacks. Oh, there we go. I just got the Flint out. So you can see that Flint is pretty destroyed. Let me see if I can get it to focus. Come on, focus. I don't think it's going to focus very well. Yeah, okay, there we go. You can see that Flint is just absolutely destroyed. It's completely fallen apart. So that is what happens when you don't take out your Flints. So make sure you always take out your Flints Luckily, I was actually able to get that out. I didn't think I was going to be able to get that out, and I just dropped it. So make sure you always take out your flints when you are going to collect and or store a Zippo for long periods of time. If you don't, it will screw the Zippo up and just create a big hassle for you later. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.